Picture this: rent is due Friday, your kids' sneakers have holes, and the daycare just raised fees. You stare at your banking app, doing the mental math. What would change if an extra $200, $500 simply showed up each month, without longer nights or a second job you hate? This is what the intentional earning framework is built for. In the next few minutes, you'll learn a simple way to pull the right levers so more money lands in your account with the time you already have. Costs are up, raises are slow, and do more with less has become the office soundtrack. The Federal Reserve reports that roughly a third of Americans would struggle to cover a $400 emergency, so this isn't a someday topic, it's a today problem. Another common myth: the only way to earn more is to work more. Not true. Farnoosh Torabi, host of the So Money podcast, often reminds listeners that earnings grow when you make the ask and tie it to real results. Salary.com's negotiation surveys consistently show that most people who negotiate get more. The gap is less about talent and more about not pulling the right levers. Think of your income like a stovetop with 4 burners you can turn up or down: rate, volume, mix, and timing. You're not powerless. You have knobs. 1. Rate beats hours. If you're salaried, that's your base rate. If you freelance, it's what you charge. Raising rate by 15% often beats adding 5 extra hours. Torabi's advice: anchor your ask to business outcomes, not personal need. Because I delivered X, the team saved Y, I'm proposing Z. 2. Volume, but smarter. Keep the same rate, add one small, high-value task each week, an extra shift with premium pay, one rush project, or one upsell to an existing client. You're stacking little wins. 3. Mix pays the bills. Swap one low-paying task for a higher-paying one. Paula Pantover Ford. Anything sums it up well. You can afford anything, not everything. Choose the work that moves the needle. That might mean replacing a time-sucking client with 2 hours of tutoring at double the pay. 4. Timing saves sanity. Pull money forward to match your bills. Ask to align overtime or bonus projects to the weeks you can actually handle. Shift when money arrives so you're not floating expenses on a credit card. One quick story: I once wrote a short email to a client outlining 3 concrete wins from the last quarter and proposed a 12% retainer bump. They said yes in 10 minutes. That single note covered swim lessons and took pressure off grocery day. No extra hours, just a better knob setting. And a note on fairness: AAUW reports that women earn about 82-83 cents on the dollar compared with men. That's exactly why the rate lever matters. If you've been underpaid, making the ask is not a luxury, it's the move. Pick one message you can send in 20 minutes that could raise your rate or add one well-paid task. Do it once a week. Steps: 1. Choose your target. Boss, client, platform. 2. List 2 wins with numbers: saved hours, revenue, error rate. 3. Make a clear ask: 5-12% raise, upgraded title, rush fee, premium shift. 4. Give an easy yes path and a fallback. Example: based on result, I'd like to adjust my rate to $X starting next month. If budget is fixed, we can keep the current rate and narrow the scope to A and B. 5. Hit send. Calendar a polite follow-up in 1 week. Worried about pushback? Keep it calm and useful. Lead with value, not need. If they say no, ask, what would make a yes in 60 days? Now you've got a roadmap instead of a wall. More money without more hours means fewer 9 p.m. panic scrolls, groceries without the calculator, and space to say yes to a weekend plan. Turn the knobs that move your paycheck: rate, volume, mix, timing. Start with one money ask this week. Small email, big month.